Yes, sir. How we doing? We back with another one. Another collection to the art of disrespect. And I'm not even gonna waste any time because the individual I'm about to talk about right now, this individual is a dog. He literally coats his feet and his whole body, his aura, with Black Air Force activity. Low key, fuck Black Air Force activity. This man has black team energy. In his free time, he likes manipulating people, booming people, touching people. In these streets, they call this man the heavenly demon. He is a very evil individual, and realistically, if I'm gonna keep it a buck, probably the best villain in One Piece to date. And they call this man Don Quixote Doflamingo. And before we get into any of this, again, I'm gonna say spoilers alert. Let's go. Now, in this video, I'm gonna show you just how much of a demon and a devious entity this creature is, bro. Cause at this point, this nigga ain't even no human, bro. Like, he is literally not a human. This man is a demon. And now, with that all being said, okay, this man Dolphy, when it comes to manipulation, is easily one of the greatest to ever do it, bro. Like, I know this is probably gonna be a crazy take, but if Dolphy was the main villain of One Piece, he would be on the same levels of like the Aizens and like the Johans when it came to like being a manipulator, bro. This man was really doing this shit. Like, this motherfucker's devil's fruit ability is literally called a string fruit. Like, bro, look at the resemblance. And the way Dolphy manipulated people was unique. Let me explain. You know how every other anime villain, when it comes to being a manipulator, like it's either they're just like tricking people, or like playing mental, psychological type games with them? Nah, that's not Dolphy, bro. Dolphy's manipulation hurts people. He just likes inflicting pain on people. That's just the type of person he is. He's just a freak, bro. Here's a great example, alright? The way this man took over Dressrosa might be some of, if not the most sickening things I've ever seen in anime. This man put up at the king's, the building, the castle, whatever you wanna call it. And this man basically tells him, bro, you are giving me this kingdom, whether you like it or not. And the kings, they're gonna be like, they're gonna stand on business. They're gonna be like, nah, bro, that ain't happening, right? This man said, I bet. And he used his devil's fruit ability to control this man and his soldiers to start murking people. Like, bro, what? And which is crazy because when he was doing all this man was smiling. This nigga was smiling, bro. Like, look at this nigga. He's having the greatest time of his life. Like, look at this scene, bro. It's literally a man protecting the kid. And look at him. He's having the greatest time of his life, bro. This nigga is crazy. And that's not the only time too. Because do you guys remember Baramy, this dumbass nigga? Look at the desperation in this man Baramy's face. While he's like treated badly, bro. This man Dolphy is still manipulating this guy to do his own shit. Like, there's literally a moment where he started using his devil's fruit ability to control Baramy, right? And even after he let go of Baramy's, like manipulate, like basically using him, he still tells this guy, you're gonna do what I want you to do. And bro, Baramy couldn't even say no to this guy. He was so scared of this man Dolphy. It was so sad to see, bro. And I don't even fuck with Baramy. That's just how much you should know. Oh, and let's not forget how this man manipulated one of the smartest niggas in One Piece. The way this man manipulated Law, bro. That shit was crazy. This man was able to lie to the whole world that he left the warlord. Mind you, he was doing all of this just to manipulate this nigga Law. Doing all this to manipulate a nigga is nefarious work, bro. And then pulls up with an admiral. An admiral, bro. These are like the real niggas in the Navy. Like, the admirals are literally there to have fades with Yonko. Do you know who Yonkos are? The Yonkos are literally the King Vons of the One Piece world. Like, they really does this shit. And this man Dolphy had that nigga on standby just to manipulate this nigga Law. And bro, let me explain something. Law is like one of the smartest characters in One Piece. Like, Law is like low-key like the Sasuke of One Piece, bro. That's how smart this nigga is. Like, you gotta give respect. I don't even know where to start on this one, bro. You know what? Let's go back from him being a child. Now, I forgot to say this, but Doflamingo was a celestial dragon. Now, celestial dragons have the most power in the whole One Piece first. And in power, I mean like riches and wealth and all the other shit, And every time they are shown on screen, you just want to they be having you on some, I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk, the way that you dress, you know what I mean? Like, you really hate these niggas for real. They are nasty, they are ugly, they dress up in these dumbass fits, they think they have drip but they don't. Bro, We just want to burn niggas. Doflamingo's family, his father in general, basically said that he doesn't want to like live as a celestial dragon anymore, and you know, they left the whole celestial dragon shit, right? Bro, tell me why the moment this nigga touched down, this nigga talking about some, yo, where can we buy the slaves? Nigga, the slaves? Like he put up on timing too, but he wanted them slaves ASAP. This nigga moving like a Pokemon collector. He wants all them slaves, bro. Like what the fuck are we doing? And then that's where all this sad shit started happening, because basically he was a celestial dragon. Everybody hated them because of that. Because celestial dragons are just basically assholes, right? And everything just went from shambles to there, bro. You know, they got captured, almost got killed. And this moment was when I knew this man Dofi was built different. Because amongst all that, this nigga started saying, I'm gonna kill all of you guys here. All of you guys here are going to die. And after saying all that, he unlocks his conqueror's haki, and everybody went down. And on that day, I knew a menace was born. And then after all of that happens, this man Dofi, no, he's not even a man at this point. He's still a kid. He's still a jit, bro. This nigga pulls up on his dad with a whole Glock saying, bro, you took me away from power, wealth, and everything. Now I'm going to boom you. And then he proceeds to boom his father. Mind you, this nigga was 10 years old. 10 years old. And he felt no remorse, because literally after that, he tries to go back to the Holy Land and become a celestial dragon again with his father's head, bruh. Now, this was not Dofi per se, but the Don Quixote family. Bruh, tell me why these motherfuckers destroyed a whole city just because this man Dofi tripped. Like, bro, Dofi pulled up, was hurt on his knee, and they were like, bro, who did this to you? He's like, oh yeah, I just tripped on the street. He was like, oh, you tripped? Bet. And they destroyed the whole fucking block, bruh. Why was that necessary? Niggas moving like Chief Keef, bruh. On some,
we gon' come and blow New Jersey up.
Alright, anyway, back to this man Doflamingo. Now, let's talk about the time when he fought Law, the first time specifically. Now, I gotta explain, the main reason why Law really has beef with Dofi is because Dofi killed this nigga's adoptive father. That's just what it is. And guess who his adoptive father was? This nigga Doflamingo's own blood brother, Corazon. This man Dofi really slimed his own blood brother. Bro, need I say more? Like, I mean this in the best way possible. This man Dofi is a fucking demon, bro. Now, back to the fight with Law. He basically beats the fuck out of Law and then literally throws this nigga like through half the country of Dressrosa, which is basically where the Colosseum is. And the Colosseum, Luffy was there, Zoro was there, Kiemon was there. This nigga Dofi makes sure that everybody is seeing and watching this in 4K. And of course, Luffy is confused. He's like, bro, no, what are you doing here, bro? Bro, this man Dofi proceeds to empty a whole mag of lead-made bullets. Now, you're probably wondering why I had to specify that it was lead bullets, right? So basically, Law's whole country got slimed the fuck out by the world government. This was due to a disease called Amber Lee disease, which realistically was like COVID-19 plus Ebola combined, but that's just the best way to explain it. And Law had to literally see everybody get slimed. No! And hot take, Law has the most traumatic backstory of all of One Piece. I would die on that hill. Not fucking Sanji. This nigga got bullied when he was a kid, but what the fuck? Bro. Okay, but back to Dofi. This nigga is crazy. Bro, and he's just doing this shit for the love of the game. Oh, and let's not forget how this man, even after the whole country found out that he was manipulating them the whole time, this nigga really said, yes, I was manipulating you, and you're still gonna have to do what I want you niggas to do, because if you don't, all you motherfuckers are getting boomed. It was so bad to the point where literally he put out bounties for the people who were literally saving the country, and the people had no choice but to follow Dofi's orders. Like, bro, this nigga Dofi was so evil. Low-key, Dofi's gauntlet of the people he fought is low-key underrated too, bro. Because this man Law diffed Sanji, Law diffed Law like twice, and the second time he Law diffs Law, he cut this nigga's hand clean off, bro. Fought against Luffy to the point where Luffy had to use a new transformation, and even though after all that, Luffy still had to have a round 2 with this nigga because he's just that guy. And bro, look at this man Dofi. Nigga out here aura farming because his opponent just lost his haki for 10 minutes. Like, look at this, bro. Oh my days, bro. Niggas wanna be in an edit so bad, bro. Holy. But this scene will always stand out to me because literally the moment everybody tries to stop this man Doffy, the next scene is just strings piercing, motherfuckers dead everywhere. But I was like, Jesus, man. And I'ma be honest, till to date, Doffy will forever be the coldest villain of One Piece right now. Unless they introduce someone else, maybe like Elbas, who's like way colder than this nigga, Doffy is easily the coldest villain in One Piece, bro. And I mean, we can continue, bro. Look at the amount of crimes this man has done. Mass murder, mass genocide, mass popularicide, mass torture. Bro, nah, this nigga is crazy. And in my books, Doffy is for sure one of the greatest to ever do it as a villain, bro. I would die on that hill too. This is the end of the video. Again, I want to show gratitude to how good you guys have been treating me and how good you guys went on that, how crazy you guys went on that Hana Hana video. I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't expecting you guys to like that video as much as you did, and genuinely just thank you guys, bro. You guys are golden as fuck. Anyway, like the video, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button too, bro, because I'm gonna be here with another banger. Again, love you and peace.